on this and also on other efforts exerted by the state to boost our economy and particularly our industrial and exporting sectors. We are very much delighted to have with us via phone His Excellency Ambassador Gamal Bayoumi, former Assistant Foreign Minister and our economic expert. Thank you very much for being with us, sir, and a very good morning. Hello?
Yes, I hear you.
A very good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. It's my pleasure to talk to you.
Sir, of course it's my pleasure, and you are always an added value to our programs. I was speaking, sir, about the increase which was witnessed in the first quarter of 2024 regarding our non-oil exports. When we compare this quarter or those 5 years from January to May with 2023, the statistics are saying that there are 9.8% increase. How do you see this increase, sir, and how do you see this number? Is it a first step in a long journey, or it's a little bit satisfying?
It's a much better situation. We are on the right road, and according to our calculations and to the international organization also are telling us that we are on the right track. Yes, we are gaining much more exports now, non-oil exports. But really, I am a little bit greedy. I would like to see much more effort.
Yeah.
We want to export more. Export is the way out for all our problems.
Sure.
And it's not easy, by the way. We are in the world where many complications are there. We have the Ukrainian war. We have around us situations which is not very favorable to our economic growth. What is happening in the neighborhood in Gaza or in Sudan or in Libya. Syria is not in good health. Yemen is playing a role against navigation in the Red Sea. Name it. So it is the hope is that the Egyptians are still standing on very strong foot with our presence in the Gulf State countries, maybe Morocco also and Algeria.
And with, I think, also the strategic partnership that's taking place between Egypt and the EU. And if we are going to speak about the very serious preparations ahead of the Egyptian EU conference, which is going to take place in just a few days from now, I think this is also going to be another side of the coin for the best interest of both.
Yes, it is. As you well know, EU is our main trade partner, and it is very supportive to my investment to our investment process.
Yeah.
And the good news also that our exports to EU, since we signed the agreement, it is increased by 4 times. This is something tremendous.
Sure.
And we are gaining here and there. With Africa also, which is not, they are not highly developed, but still we are making surplus in our trade with Africa and in our trade with the Arab countries.
And we are the gate to Africa for whether the eastern side of the planet, China, Japan, you name it, and of course the northern side of the Mediterranean. We are the gate to Africa for the west and the east.
Exactly, and we have the Egyptian initiative since our president was presiding the African Union in the Sharm el-Sheikh conference, and we made a very good initiative that instead of having 3 different free trade areas, now we have one big African free trade area, and it's going to be realized soon, which will be in a way the largest free trade area in the whole world.
Yeah.
1,200 billion inhabitants. So it is very good, and we hope that this will make more and more development in our trade.
Sir, boosting our industrial sectors, boosting the Egyptian product, making the Egyptian, enabling the Egyptian products to invade international markets. I think this is a very ambitious plan taking place on the ground already. But one of the most important elements of this plan is how to boost the Egyptian component and how to give incentives to all the manufacturers, all the businessmen in the field of industry to use certain ratio from the Egyptian component and then to save more foreign currency, to have trust in the Egyptian product and the Egyptian component, making sure that we are not going to be all the time in need of international components or imported components. How do you see this, sir?
This is all right. All of this is very important, but the problem with us, with industry, is very complicated. We have many things to do. We have bureaucracy. We have to kill the bureaucracy in its bad sense. It takes you some time to finish any paper with the government. Our banking system still has to be ameliorated. We did a lot concerning this, but still it takes a lot of time. You waste waiting for a banking operation. Our transport system, we did a marvelous job, but we still have to make much more for our ports to receive the bigger ships. Many things we have to do. Also, I am afraid to tell you that the public opinion is not in favor of the foreign direct investment. And I have a say which was taken to some TV channels. I was questioning if we are encouraging investment. Have you ever seen a movie or any TV serial with a good businessman? A businessman in our movies is a bad guy who is stealing us, who is not the correct one. And I am so sorry that many of our big colonists in Al-Ahram or Al-Akhbar are doing bad to the reputation of our businessman community. So this is not good at all, and it makes the businessmen not really coming forward to do the job. Something else, we have a problem, I call it the pyramid, which is not standing on its base. That much more of our investment is going to the incorrect direction. 80% of our investment is going to services. We build more buildings, we build more houses, we build more hotels and so on. This is good, but not good enough, because 9% of our investment only is going to industry and 2% to agriculture and food, while we have a gap in the whole Arab world of $50 billion, a gap for our imports for food and for agricultural products.
I think, sir, if you permit me to interrupt here, Egypt's future...
enormous job, whether in Egypt or in the Arab League.
Well, Ambassador Gamal Bayoumi, former Assistant Foreign Minister, thank you very much for your input, sir, and have a very good day. I think I will differ a little bit with Ambassador Bayoumi. Egypt's future, or Mustaqbal Masr, the new Delta, Toshka. I think we do have many national mega projects which are going to play such a pivotal role in boosting our economy, and particularly in the fields of agriculture and industry. And we hope that we are going all the time to witness more increases in our exports in many sectors. We do have many potentials, many promising fields, and we are going to follow up on all these developments, because being that transparent, whether with the problems or with the achievements, it's our strategy as Egyptian state media. Well, by this we come to the end of our episode. Stay tuned on Nile TV International always for more updates. Many thanks for watching. This was Nirmina Abdurrahman.